know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. Mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Serve you the truth with all that goody power. Spin my head right,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to test this secondary right away. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Vikings, 60. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. To the outside, catch made by London. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd down, Sanders. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
70, 70. Check man, check man.
At the 45-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 go.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Ray Amos there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Shador. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll get this down to the left flat. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Atlanta.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Good throw taken by Pitts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 18, Cup 19, Cup.
Sanders going to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, set. 19.
On first down, Daniel. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get it. Back on 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and you can hear this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike.
And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on first and second down are what led to that result on third. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on third and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll go play action here with Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Sanders. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 34.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The motion man here is McClure. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Cut 19!
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Commanders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
60 Eagles, 6, 3.
Slot man gonna move in motion left.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Get up. 79. 70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 33.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards.
First and 10
60
at the
Maverick. 60
40-yard
Maverick.
line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
19 Riot.
On second down, Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
On the coverage.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Liking 18.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Daniels now on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call.
Okay, ready.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he will score! Harry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. His 4th TD grab of the season. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Commanders 28, Falcons 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. 6.
As Shador on first down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons.
On the 6.
It's a gain of 34.
Get up.
Sanders now off the bootleg. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
18, pioneer. Go.
To throw is Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders will take over at their own 15.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Going up top. That's caught! Inside the 20! And he's going to take this one all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. There's got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, Shador. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. He's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right side. That's made by McClure. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Check, Bobcat. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Move. Ready.
Now a give on the ground. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Go 80. Dragon 60.
The motion man here is McClure. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Scott. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check out.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Nineteen tight. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Shador. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
To throw again is Sanders. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this 1st half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready. 1970 Timberwolves.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And the Falcons.
70. Roll. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big-time run by Jacobs. A pickup of 44 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down.
Here we go. Stop.
You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd, they need 8.
A 2-yard
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And 8.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
19 tight, 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. That covered 73 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. The motion man here is McClure. He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, it picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ready? Set. Cowboy 80.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Bronco. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready? Come on, come on. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves.
The slot man in motion right.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. At one complete to Jalen Lane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
19, sack. Here you go, sack. 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. Dragon 60. 60 Vikings. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Set it.
Play action. It's Sanders. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
19 Lions.
It's
Panther
2nd
11.
and inches.
Panther 11.
At the 27.
Now, Sanders will get this to Pitts once more. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
19 tight. 19. 10. 18 cards. Go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Josh Jacobs still going. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown Atlanta. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got. Ready. Come on. Come on. Set.
Play active. Here's Daniels. Rolling right. He's going to take a shot down the field.
if you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Ready? Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
79 Broncos.
Now it's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Sanders will throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end.
What is this?
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2. Cowboy 80.
Sanders now off the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats.
Again, it's Sanders. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready?
Here's Sanders to throw. This one caught by Tompkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Dragon 60. Check. Warrior 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Trap 60. Trap.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Watch out as they convert on 4th down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Come on. Set. Cougar Knights.
To throw is Sanders. They set up the screen for Dobbins. A second effort, and he is in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Falcons. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Commanders 49, Falcons 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. One of the tight ends in motion right. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Through up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Washington. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Let's go now.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He will get into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set. 19, target, 19.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay,
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Go! 70.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw again is Sanders. That's caught left side by Pitts.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing again is Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
Okay, break. 70 range. Set. Ready.
On play action, Shador. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That complete to Jacobs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now, Shador. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Yeah, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
That's holding at the 2. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here we go. One final play. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.